Some of you may have never taken an online class before, which usually includes discussion type assignments through a discussion board or a discussion forum. So we're going to start doing those because they're a great way for students to engage with each other. This week we're going to talk about is digital gaming its own culture, and a lot of it's based on the two reading assignments you had, but you're also going to have to go out and get some other sources. The main question is, do you agree or disagree with that, and as well as what do the experts say, because they're going to back up how you feel. So there's your questions and your prompts and how long it should be. Your post should be posted by Friday at midnight, and that'll be worth 10 points. Then I want you to come back after that, after you post, give it a couple days, usually is a good time, and I want you to read through what your classmates have posted, and I want you to reply to their post. So I've moved over to my Canvas, which is the learning management system at Saddleback College, and I want to show you one of the discussion assignments that my class did over there, which is the same class as I teach this class at Saddleback College, and it articulates to Cal State Fullerton, so this would be the same material if I was teaching it online. For this particular assignment, they didn't have a writing assignment for the week, so they had just a discussion. So it was long, it was 1,000 words, but it was a really cool topic. It was based on an article in Rolling Stone magazine. This is an article about a uh, legal case that came out about this 17-year-old up and coming rap star, and he was sued by two students at his high school in Santa Maria. So this is a local situation, and they felt that the lyrics in his song were perhaps directed at them. And his attorney, when this went to trial, said this is ridiculous. And as he puts here, that's where I came in. And he talks about how I'm sorry, he wasn't the defense attorney, he was an expert witness. He's a professor of African American literature. And he was called in, and I'll let you read what he said, but he's got a really good argument about if you lay the lyrics out of rap music and a lot of other genres of music, they're both violent, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it should incite violence, or it means that the person singing the song or writing the song approves of that. So this is a really interesting article, and it created a lot of good comments and good debates in this class. So their assignment was, first they had to write a summary of what the article was about and its main points. That showed me they understood it and they read it. Then I gave them a quote from that, and I asked them to explain their answer of whether they agreed or not. And the third part was, there's pro and con debates about whether lyrics or the message in rap and country music songs often mean the same thing, but many don't see it that way. Why or why not? So they had to not only read the article, they had to use their own brain and they had to use their own critical thinking. They also had to go and find outside sources to back up how they felt. And I found, here's a really good article that I gave them a link to, this study that was done locally right here at UCI. So then they had to come back at a later time, meaning you don't make your post and then start reading what your classmates are writing and write your replies. The reason for this is, if this is all due one day, then everybody waits till the last second, and there's not a lot for people who do it earlier to base their comments on. So I split it, so you have to post by usually the middle of the week, and then you have to come back another time later on, read what other people have posted, and then you post your replies. So to this particular he wrote a really long article, and he's got his hyperlinks in there. Here's a an article that he used it to compare it to. Very, very well written. So he got a lot of really good comments from his classmates, as you can see.